Your Excellency. I now invite His Excellency Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, Minister of Education of Ghana.
President of the General Conference, Chairman of the Executive Board, Director General of UNESCO, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me much pleasure to have this opportunity to address the 40th General Conference of UNESCO. Ghana congratulates you on your election as President of the 40th session. We wish you a successful tenure of office and assure you of our support. Mr. President, Ghana believes that the 40th General Conference presents a good opportunity for UNESCO to deploy its unique experience and expertise as a multilateral agency for our common good. UNESCO's added value lies in its ability to address complex challenges in an interdisciplinary manner. In that context, Mr. President, we urge UNESCO to continue its work on artificial intelligence, universal access to information and scientific knowledge, promotion of knowledge systems and diversity of cultural expressions, women and girls' education, as well as education of other vulnerable groups in society. Furthermore, as a global promoter of peace, UNESCO needs to reimagine how the ICTs, and in particular the internet, could be harnessed to create knowledge societies and address violent extremism in all its forms. Mr. President, it is time for UNESCO to unleash the transformative power inherent in education, the sciences, and culture to secure a better world for humankind. Ghana, therefore, would like to see the preliminary proposals for the 41C4 2022 to 2029 addressing the aforementioned. This will undoubtedly consolidate the gains of the present medium-term strategy, which final program and budget this conference stands to approve. Mr. President, after a critical evaluation of the various budget scenarios presented by the Executive Board, Ghana notes with satisfaction the explanation by the Director General, urging member states to endorse $534.6 million United States budget ceiling. It is our hope that the Director General and the Secretariat will deliver on the programs and effectively implement the agreed priorities of Africa, gender equality, youth, and small island development states. Additionally, this budget ceiling will enable the Director General to consolidate the gains made in the strategic transformative processes, to reorganize the internal structures of the Secretariat, and strengthen core programs and the institutional system upon which the organization was founded. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, climate change has caught up with humanity. The world's resources continue to be at the mercy of the climate menace, thereby adversely impacting our collective efforts towards sustainable development. Let us not forget, Mr. President, that it is a shared responsibility to reverse the negative impact of climate change by doing things differently in today's world of technological innovation. To that end, Ghana associates itself with the programs of the national science sector, particularly in the basic and applied sciences, engineering ICTs, which are linked to robotics, genomics, and bioinformatics, as well as artificial intelligence. We avail ourselves to UNESCO programs in these areas. Mr. President, the government of Ghana finds it expedient to support UNESCO's actions in education in the Africa region. By this, on the occasion of the 40th General Conference on UNESCO, Ghana is proposing to upgrade to a Category 2 status the Institute of Educational Planning and Administration of the University of Cape Coast of Ghana. The IEPA intends to expand its work of educational planning and research policy formulation and training for educational leadership to the West Africa region and beyond. The government of Ghana will contribute a total of $3.4 million United States dollars annually towards the operation of both the proposed IEPA Centre and AIMS Ghana Category 2 Institute. We call on all member states to support this important initiative, which will transform educational planning and address human resource system needs of Africa. Allow me to express Ghana's appreciation to UNESCO, the government of Norway and partners for ongoing support to make critical intervention on teacher targets through the Norwegian Teacher Initiative Project. Ghana hopes for an outcome of a comprehensive national teacher policy document based upon the UNESCO benchmarks. Mr. President, Ghana appreciates the joint advisory mission that was taken to examine the impact of the Elmina Bay project on outstanding universal value of the Elmina Castle. Following the report, Government Ghana has taken steps to address the issues raised on these international properties, which are dear to UNESCO. Indeed, in the 25th anniversary of the UNESCO Slave Route Project, the significance of these forts and castles particularly, with respect to education on the transatlantic slave trade and contemporary slavery, cannot be overemphasized. His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, declared this year as the year of return to commemorate the 400th anniversary of the arrival of the first African slaves in the English colony of Jamestown. We are grateful to the Director General for the support in the celebration of the year of return. Beyond the year of return, Ghana has put in place concrete measures to consolidate the gains and achievements made in 2019. In conclusion, let me finally inform you that Ghana is vying for a seat on the Executive Board, as well as the Councils of Man and Biosphere and Information for All programs. At the coming elections of the General Conference, we call on all member states to support our candidature bid. I thank you for your attention. Thank you.